let's jump into understanding the Yieldstreet Prism Fund, why we created it, what it does, and why we believe it's very special and attractive. So the Prism Fund is a non-diversified closed-end fund. It's the reason we came up with the name is the notion of a prism. You have a single ray of light coming into the prism that is effectively now shining a bunch of other different colors. At the Yieldstreet Prism Fund, what you're enabling people to do is take a singular investment and automatically get access to all the investments within the fund. If you look historically at Yieldstreet as a platform, we have independent individual investment opportunities that you would click on. I want this real estate deal, I want this legal deal, I want the art deal, I want the private business credit deal, etc. What about the people that either have less money, so it's difficult to build a diversified portfolio, or who prefer to have instant diversification, or who don't want to actively manage? So what the Prism Fund offers them is a vehicle to accomplish all of those things. And so here's a quick view into our top 3 holdings at the moment as of 7/31. We wanted to show 3 separate asset classes. So you have art, real estate, and legal. And fundamentally what you'll see here is limited concentration per position, a varying yield profile. So our distribution rate may be 7%, but our total return target is higher. So you'll either get trued up at the end of each year, or if we can consistently generate these higher yields above a 7, then we can consider increasing the distribution rate above the 7%. So it's giving people the opportunity to be diversified, to generate passive income via the distribution rate, to build equity value in their fund holdings, and to ultimately have an attractive non-correlated total return investment that's diversified. Let's take a step back, talk about the manager. So Yieldstreet Management is the advisor to the Prism Fund. We have an incredible investment team. So each person here in their own right, I won't spend too much time, but like George built and managed 1,200 plus people for 40 years at Deloitte, Greece. He thought he was going to retire, and I convinced him that this would be far more fun. Mitch Rosen is a huge player in the real estate market. He ran Brigade's real estate book. Before that, he was at Marathon. Cynthia Sachs was handpicked by Carlyle to start Athena Art Finance. She was at Bloomberg BVAL. Before that, she was running a big portfolio at a major investment bank. Larry has incredible experience in private business credit and specialty finance. He has a huge career. He's been successful countless times. And Lawrence has a background in sort of complex transactions, structured credit, mortgages, really understands structure well, distribution capabilities, risk, formerly at Soros, Purpose Capital, or Purpose Financial, but just an amazing team and obviously a bunch of associates and analysts with them. So what we get is the ability to have an incredible focus on technology and leadership in technology, and using that technology to distribute efficiently and to create a really good user experience for our investors. And on the other hand, have a really robust investment leadership bench to identify, diligence, and ultimately bring forward great investment opportunities. Our board fund members are incredible in their own right. So if you look here very quickly, Bill, John, and James are huge players in the financial services market. I am personally humbled but proud to be able to have them as partners and independent board members on our fund. And I believe it speaks volumes to what it is that we're doing with the Prism Fund and how it's becoming a paradigm shift and the success they believe that we'll have over time. I will leave this screen up for a moment. Here it talks about the Prism Fund by the numbers. I hope I gave you a view into how the Prism Fund works and a little bit about Yieldstreet. I'd love to take questions, and I'm happy to engage in any conversation that the audience would like. So thank you for your time.